All right, men, we need to talk.
You are serious? You want me here?
Of course, Avijan.
So what is your best dating advice for young and experienced men out there?
You gotta be funny.
Sliding into DMs are in if you know how to.
Keep it simple, don't overthink it. Just ask that, would you be interested to go out for an ice cream or would you be interested to go out for a meal?
Send reels, the best ones. That is a great way to slide into their DMs. But with that, send a personalized byline, if you know what I mean. Like, just write a sentence about that reel that would resonate with her and it's like more funny to her than that actual reel. So
maybe start from there and then see if there is a connection, right?
just don't send them a hi, how was your day or something like that. Nobody will reply to your 20 followers and 5,000 following wala profile with 2 posts of one of a sunset and one with your school friends. Nobody would.
Break a leg, then you can use a walking stick like this. Total icebreaker.
Whenever you guys are going out on a date, the first super important thing is be honest, be real, be very authentic with what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're wearing.
Don't try to be what you're not.
She is not looking at you to only be a provider. So stop trying to show off your fake Jordans, colognes that you have brought from Sarojini and saying they're from duty free. She will actually prefer the reality of where you get your shit from. If you tell her that हाँ यार मैं शॉर्ट्स जाके सरोजिनी नगर से लेता हूँ 50 रुपए की versus Zara से 5,000 रुपए की, she will appreciate that. You know why? Because she's probably doing the same thing.
It's extremely easy for women to figure that out when someone is faking it.
Be very intentional about how exactly you're positioning yourself. What you wear is also a reflection of how you think about yourself and how you want others to think about you. Now there are so many people out there who are going to wear really expensive clothes, or maybe like really shiny branded clothes like your Balmains, Kenzo, Versace's. If that's what suits you, go for it, but don't be under the pressure that, okay, you know, just because other people are wearing it on dates, I have to wear something like that. Try to buy clothes, try to buy things that really identify with you and that really make you look better, that fit better.
Listen to me, get a driver's license, and it's a very basic skill. Later on in life, you will not get the time to like get chutti and take a day off just to go to a RTO office. You'll need that to drive around your crush, your date, your partner, your wife. Public transport's 100 times better. Midnight ice cream cravings. It's rainy a little. Just think about it, and then you have to call an Uber to like go to that place and Uber ना बोलो नहीं मैं नहीं जाना रात को
भैया प्लीज
भैया प्लीज चलो नहीं मुझे नहीं जाना है. It's not sexy. You are ruining the vibe. Just to secure all your future vibes and to keep your wives happy, get a driver's license today if you have not already.
Every now and then embarrass yourself. That really, you know, calms the other person down.
It kind of makes them feel that they know something about you, they've invested some time in you. It makes them open up.
Yeah, just make her feel special, make her feel like a princess, make her feel like a kid, cater to that childlike energy which everyone has in them. Bring out that enthusiasm, bring out that excitement.
Please project confidence. Not all women like projects. As much as you would like to believe it, they are not your mummies. You do not need to go to them for approval on everything you do. They are looking to you for approval as well. तो अपना अंगूठा मुंह से बाहर निकालो और कृपया करके उनसे मर्दों की तरह बात करो, लाडलों की तरह नहीं.
Always respect personal space. So if you're talking to a person and you want to show that you're interested in what that person is saying, you might lean forward. But remember that half of the table is her space. Don't invade it. That makes you come across as creepy.
She dictates the space because historically women have had their space invaded. So there is nothing better than for the woman to be the alpha when it comes to dictating space. It is a hack I promise you, it works wonders.
And something I've learned in sales, and that's something which is honestly very effective even in dating and even when you're going out and meeting people, is that when you're doing sales is not all about telling people, oh, this, okay, this is what we do and this is what you're going to get if you purchase this, right? Sales is also a lot about speaking to people, understanding their concerns, understanding what's going on in their life, what is it that they're looking for. I think that's super helpful even when you're going out on a date, right? Because you need to listen to the other person, you need to understand where they're coming from, what sort of background they've grown up with.
While it's good to be curious about the other person, a good icebreaker is often when you can just mention a casual, awkward anecdote about yourself.
Keep the conversation as candid as possible. Don't try to gyanify your way into that conversation. That never works.
She wants to know you better.
Talk about your aspirations. Talk about the kind of guy you want to be. I mean, tell them about the last time that you tore your pants in front of a large audience or like anything of that sort. Like
Checks. Always be the one to offer to pay the check. But offer by saying, is it okay if I pay this time? That's how you do it. You don't be like, no, I'm paying it. That is you projecting yourself onto her.
Chivalry shows that you have been brought up right. Chivalry shows that you are considerate of the other person's vulnerability, but also you're respectful to them. Little things like taking their arm while you're crossing the street or making sure that they're not walking on the roadside of the road rather than on the curb side of the road. These are just little things that work.
Plan a whole date and then cook for her. What will happen is she'll now come over to your place. You will show your culinary skills there.
Bachelor pads don't mean tabelas. Okay? Make sure it is clean as चींटियां भगाओ, hit मारो, बेगौन मारो, जो करना है करो. But if there is one goddamn chipkali and if there is unfolded laundry on your couch, I am sorry, you've just made her feel like she's dating Rajpal Yadav from Malamal Weekly.
Do things that are a part of your personality and not a part of someone else's personality just because you read it on Instagram or you read a Twitter thread or a Reddit thread that, okay, this is what you should do on a date.
The moment you get rejected, I think there are two things you can do. Act like a whiny baby or take that hit, move on. Let's put a sports analogy here. If a team is going to be remembered in a final for winning, the team that lost will only be remembered for the grace that they lost with. When you break up, take it like a champ, because she will remember you. And when another woman asks her about you, that's what she will remember to tell them. So make sure you take it like a champ.
She's great, she's amazing, but she's as human as you are, so
Don't comment on the body at all. Don't tell her how much calories she's taking or how less calories she's taking.
buy her flowers even when she was not expecting it and even if she was, because flowers cure a lot of things. And don't go for roses only. There are a lot more varieties of great flowers. Go for them.
Ask a girl for her number, ask her what she's doing, ask her which drink is she on or whether she wants to have a shot with you. Maybe that's how you'll get a shot with her. No pun intended.
Unko khana khilao. They really want to be fed and be hydrated, and that's it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get into a relationship by completely changing yourself, then you are not falling in love with the right person. It's as simple as that.
Like, and tell them good jokes.
Always just give her your hoodie because she's always going to be cold, right? Yeah, there.
She has low iron and low blood pressure.
Yeah,
she is gonna feel dizzy when she stands up.
Want it?
I think that should help.